In today's interest rate markets, let's take a look at the 5-year note today as we are heading into a 5-year auction tomorrow. I want to highlight the 5-year note as the futures are realizing a second day of strength here today. We're seeing the 5-year note up nicely today, actually, right around the 123.27.5 level currently, and that's the top end of the recent range here for today's session. And also, when you look at the range really over the past couple weeks, we're right back in the middle of that range where we did see a high in the 5-year of around 124.07 and a low of 123.14. So again, finding a bit of a range here for the last couple of weeks, and now we're seeing it trend higher for a second consecutive session. I think when you look at some of the factors playing into why we're seeing the price action today, number one, we had a lot of Fed speak today. Not only did Fed Chairman Powell testify in front of Congress, we also just had several Fed officials out speaking today at various speaking engagements, and definitely having an impact on the market. You could see the market react as those narratives hit the market, some of these talking points, or the messages being delivered within some of these speeches that were rendered today. So I think, that's going to be something that's going to continue to play out here over the next week or so, particularly as we see several more opportunities for Fed officials to, again, talk to the recent rate decisions. And certainly, I think that's having an impact on the market. Couple that with the fact that we are moving through an auction this week, and tomorrow we do have a 5-year auction that the market's going to be very focused on. Certainly the last auction, the end of February, had a significant impact on the interest rate front. So I think a lot of market participants are paying very close attention to the results this time around as well. When you look at the 5-year note, we're looking at a yield right around 82 basis points. That's down 4 basis points on the day. Shifting lower, though, really when you look particularly in the middle of the curve today is where you're seeing the biggest decrease in yields. We're looking at the 5s, 7s, and 10s all down, with the 7s down about 5.5 basis points as well as the 10s. So it's the middle of the yield that's realizing the strongest bid today, and therefore seeing those yields coming in more so than the very tail ends of the curve at the 30s and at the front end of the curve.